Hey, what's up, YouTubers? Hey, welcome back to my talk show, to be a Journal Life with LadyTAngel, yours truly. That would be me. I want to thank you guys for joining me here once again. And we are up to episode 12 in season 1, so we are halfway done with the season. And so I'm very excited about season 2, which is coming soon. And you guys have been wonderful supporters, and I thank you guys once again for joining me in my journey. But as it being halfway done into the season already, I'd like to say one thing to you guys besides the thank yous. Please comment, because I've barely been seeing any, but except for my own. Please comment on the previous videos. Please, it'll really help me out a lot. And your participation is always appreciated, not just views, but your participation. Okay, but as I was saying, halfway done with the season, and we're gonna be excuse me, I'm kind of tongue-tied in this episode for some reason, but we're gonna be covering another question provided by google.com, and the title of this episode is stress versus hormones. Now this one is a toughie. Okay, and the question is, what can stress versus hormones do in a relationship? Now, stress, first I'm going to cover stress. Stress can do a lot in a relationship. Like, maybe there's certain moments where you feel like your partner has done something wrong and they don't exactly do anything to correct the mistakes, or they just don't care, or they don't realize what they had done, and you have to constantly walk them through every time they you know what I'm saying. Every time there's an issue. That's one thing that can provide stress in a relationship, and not the good kind of stress, the bad one. I think there's only one type of stress, but I don't have all the knowledge. And another thing that could probably cause stress in a relationship is probably when it involves sex, maybe. I'm not saying like all the time, but maybe some of the time. Especially for us women who feel like we can't take anymore, or our men are hurting us, in a way that we don't understand, or we're not, used to yet, or make us feel like we're not ready, but they pressure us, just because they want it to happen so fast. And I don't know how certain male are out there, because my boyfriend, as a good example, sometimes he is the harmonious type, and then sometimes he claims he likes to turn himself off when I turn myself on. And that is when we don't enjoy ourselves, because one person is into it, just like I had covered in the previous episode for you guys, and the other one didn't exactly put their heart into it at the moment, and you have to do certain things to them to help them be motivated. Especially guys and boners. Don't even get me started on that one. But that is another thing that can cause stress. Especially if it's not equal ready, and it's just pressuring ready. That's one thing. That's another thing that can cause stress in a relationship. And as far as the third example that causes stress in a relationship, it has to do with, if not togetherness, I would say like, separate lives. Especially, if you're going to school and work, separate or all at the same time with with just one person, or but the both of you, that can come off as kind of stressful, because for one thing, you barely have any time together, and you're just focusing on making the money, and second, you're worried about if the partner's gonna meet other people, or you feel like what they've been putting themselves through makes them realize certain things. And I'm not talking about the good kind of things, things that can help in the relationship. And and maybe for a third one, especially if you're a not yet married couple living together with kids, I mean, that can come off as stressful too, because I mean, say you both of you want to work and you have a newborn child, you know, not yet 1 or 2 years old. I mean, there has to be either a plan worked out where one partner works in the day and the other one stays home for the day, and then at night the other person goes, and at night the one that works the day shift, they stay home with the baby. Or if there might be times we have to, you know, looking for care professionals, or, you know, looking up numbers for nannies and all that shit. I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of goofy right now, but I'm just trying to get the best knowledge that I can. I mean, no matter what. But, you know, making arrangements, I mean, especially, that can come off as stressful too. I mean, especially living in a life together. You're not exactly fully committed. You know what I mean out there. I don't need to explain that one. But in case you guys don't get it, what I'm saying is that you haven't tied the knot, don't have the ring on your finger, not exactly married, not exactly engaged just yet. But I mean, but if not, I wish you both the best of luck, and I hope things work out for you guys in your relationship, as far as mine. But okay, those are 3 prime examples of what can cause stress in a relationship. I mean, if you guys felt like I need to add more detail or something more, I mean, that's what people's thoughts are for. I mean, I add in the description a couple times, and I'll always do it again. So I don't need to keep constantly explaining what you guys need to do for people's thoughts, because you guys already got that. And next, I'm going to name 3 examples of what can cause hormones in a relationship. Easy. Okay, first example, sex. Second one, sending pictures to each other. And maybe a third one is probably how you put on a show for your man. Like, for example, if you guys are watching a movie together and maybe you're lying down separately together, but yet you're still in the same room. And maybe there are times where you want to take away the remote from your man, and maybe you pause it or turn the TV off completely, and then you're just right there looking at him, and he's sitting here like, what? And then you just give him a flirtatious wink and a sexy look, like, hey, handsome. I mean, I don't know how you do it, but for me, I do it in different ways. But I'm not going to share that information with you guys just yet, but I'm always here to talk, so if you have questions, just ask me. And, okay, now where was I? Oh, yeah. You turn TV off, and then you're suddenly in this flirtatious mood where you just give him the look, or whatever it is you do. Maybe the flirty eyes, the batting eyes. I mean, I don't really do that much. I'm not really girly type. And then maybe if you're lying together, I mean, you don't really have to move, but if you're separate, then yeah, you do have to move a little bit, and then maybe, I mean, some helpful hints to get him in the mood, maybe, or to get his attention is maybe kiss him a couple times on his face, his cheek. I mean, especially his neck. I mean, guys love it when they get kissed on their necks, just like us girls do. I mean, that's how my boyfriend likes it too. But and then suddenly, maybe you guys are lying together and you're still trying to get his attention, get him in that mood. I mean, whatever it is you do, because there's certain methods out there. But I'm not sure if you do some of them, none at all. I mean, maybe you're not exactly the lovey-dovey type. I mean, I'm not judging, but there is different methods. But, okay, I'm gonna keep it going here. Like, as far as lying down, I mean, and him placing his arms around you and putting you in a certain position, maybe, or you put him in a certain position. I mean, that's when shit really goes down. So, so if you're gonna do that, do it right, and make sure you're ready for what he might give you in return. I mean, it's not always kisses on the face, kisses on the cheek, maybe some kisses on the neck, but it's always other things. Wink, wink, if you ladies know what I'm talking about. So make sure you're prepared. But, yeah, that was the 3 examples of what I wanted to name for you guys for what can cause hormones in a relationship. I mean, because certain guys and girls out there know how to turn their hormones off even when they're in the bedroom with that person. So you just be careful of that, and just do the best that you can, and wish you luck on your love life no matter what happens. Wish you best of luck. But that is all I want to cover for you guys in this episode. What motivates your love life? Make sure I got the name right. Oh, nope, I didn't. What motivates your love life? That was episode 11. Episode 12 is stress versus hormones. So I apologize about that one. So disregard what I had just said. It's stress versus hormones. That's the name of the episode here. Like I said, halfway done with the season. Just got 12 more episodes to go before you hop into season 2. And I want to thank you YouTubers for joining me in this journey. Once again, remember what I had said earlier in this episode. Please participate, please. I need more comments out there, please. I would really appreciate that. But before we click off here, you guys know what we have to do. People's thoughts, whatever more detail you wish for me to add in this episode, just throw that in. I mean, if you want to add some of your own advice, just add that in as well. Maybe feel like I was missing something, or you want to just share your thoughts about what I presented my answers in this episode, then make sure to throw that in as well. I mean, whatever you want, just make sure you're keeping it real, keeping it polite, and keeping it brief. Remember those 3 things. Okay, and I believe I already covered this already in the previous episodes. I'm going to replace song of the day hashtag with question of the day starting in season 2. Because there are a lot of songs out there, and I just feel like it's going to be a bit of a challenge trying to, go through it all, even though it's random. It just gets tiring. I mean, I feel like question of the day will be easier on me. But if you guys have any reason as to why I shouldn't discontinue not question of the day, song of the day, then make sure to leave your comments below the description of the video, and I'll be happy to talk with you guys. And just make sure you're keeping it brief, keeping it real, and keeping it respectful. Okay, now, song of the day. Okay, song of the day number 1. I would probably say, no, I don't really know much of. Okay, sorry, YouTubers. I mean, I had it going quick in episode 11, but this time I had to think about it. Okay, so I'm gonna say song of the day number 1 is. Okay, I'm gonna just say Beyonce featuring JayZ, Drunk in Love. Number 2 is JayZ and Beyonce's On the Run. And number 3 is JayZ and Beyonce. Trying to think of the name. Okay, I forgot the fucking name. Well, since I can't remember, I'm gonna just say JayZ and Beyonce's Upgrade You. So, since this is halfway into the season, I decided to make episode 12 like a special episode. Like, same artist, but different songs. So all of them consist of JayZ and Beyonce's, but they're different song titles. So if you didn't hear me the first time, either rewind the video to the part before I started, or just look in the description below, because I always have all the information for you guys down there. So make sure you check that out. But in the meantime, okay, that covers the entire episode, halfway into the season once again. And I want to thank you two for joining me. Right now I'm going to leave you guys with peace out, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.